La 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 la. And let's see the chat doctors. Hi, chat room. Yeah, so let's go ahead and roll the intro. Yeah, so do you like all my work? I put all my work there, just everything else. So at least comes to me, do you like all my work, just everything else? Alright, let's go to web page first. Alright, so hello ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas. Alright, Alright, so y'all probably know the Phoenix lockboxes came back yesterday. So after they got done doing the game patching, the Phoenix lockboxes are authorized packs are now back from December 20th to December 27th. So you've been just got a few days to play with it and everything else. I'm actually sitting outside so we can actually do the the daily to them and everything else and all. So let's go ahead and take care of that. I'll show you how to do that. Go here, go here. Now there's two ways to do it. You can click here and just do the hail, or you can go to availability, go all the way down, right there. And you look into this guy right here, and I'll also do the hail, just everything else. So hail. Hey, I got a deal for you. Come on over there and get one of these special accents. It's a national getaway, darling, in any time. Come on, Yonan. You know you want it, Yonan. And yes, that is my impression of what a Frankie sounds like. A very bad impression. Wow, there's a lot of people here. That's all I need to hear. Shut up. do 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 do. Like I said, you can do this every 20 hours. You get one little thing, you go and do that little shit thingy. And as you can see, there it is. I've got 11,000 dilithium, which you can also open up to kind of get more dilithium. So go down here. As you see, if you get 40,000 dilithium, you get 10 of these boxes. But I only have 11, so... Wow, really? It's only going to give us 2? Wow. So what do we get? We get a rare and uncommon. Wow. That's going to give us 2. So you see, the majority of the stuff I have unlocked. That's why you see it grayed out. And it's going to give us stud. Now, what I'm doing now, I'm just basically saving them. Yeah. So there you go. You can do that like every 20 hours, just everything else. You did a ticket up, just everything else. Granted, unless you get the extra dilithium. Hi, Ronnie, Merry Christmas. Unless you get the extra dilithium, just to the basic as you saw there, it really don't give much when you don't have much to play with. It don't give much. But you can do that from yesterday, basically, till the 27th. So, I mean, that's pretty much, you got a whole week to play with, just everything else. So each day, definitely come out here each day, and you can do it every 20 hours. And kind of go that route. So how you doing, Ronnie? Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a great day. Later on, I have to go over to Star Wars because the companion over on Star Wars is now available. Now I would do the task notes, but just kind of looking. I noticed that there's a ship sale on too. So if you've been trying to get certain ships, starting yesterday till the 27th, a lot of the ships are going to be on sale. So if you've been trying to get a certain ship, the ship you're looking for might have the 20% sale. So that's not too bad. Then there's a Zen thing. Now the funny thing is, yeah, they tend to do this every Christmas and every New Year's, where if you decide to buy Zens, this is where you really get the most. And that's why I always tell people, if you want to save on your thing and get the most out of it, now you're that, excuse me, it's a Black Friday, Christmas, and New Year's, because you'll get the most of your Zen to everything else. But the Zen's on sale again, as you can see. Which is, and you get $10 worth, which gives you 1,000 Zen, plus you get 150. The one I usually do, it's $50 right here. The one I usually do. So, not too bad. And then apparently starting this weekend, the Alanchis are back. So do you like shooting at the Alanchis and shooting them out at everything else? From December 20th to the 24th, the Alanchis back, so you did get bonus things with the Alanchis. So I've got 726 win without choose. Oh yeah, I had it. Not too bad. I'm now at 8, I think I want to say 830 or 860 to 9. So not too bad for my winner of that ship. But the launch sheets are definitely back, so if you're trying to get extra marks, extra fleet marks, yeah, definitely do this. Alright, now finally the big pet notes. Alright, pet notes. Alright, now if you notice it's not really that much this one. Now I do know that, let me grab that one picture. There it is. As you'll see, the room reads going to grab the picture. He's all the typo and the winner event loading screen. So when you saw the loading screen loading up, you'll notice that they had start ship, I guess how to pronounce that. Instead of saying starship, the Mall of Gretor trade, they had start ship. So yeah, Dayu was able to catch a screenshot of that. He thought they changed it and fixed that. But I didn't notice that. As many times I've seen the loading screen, I never noticed the misspell there. So thanks to Dayu for catching that and screenshotting that for us. There's often an issue that with block mission progression using red shirts or generic general officers on mission during the power source. I do know people that when they were doing on the Discovery Tans, and they would just take a bunch of red shirts instead of the dedicated away team, no, the mission would not complete. You know, you would tell you that you're not done, you had to go back, do it again, until you took your dedicated team down. There's often an issue that prevent players from discarding some of the gears from Nishan's Escort T6. And I do know a lot of people who was yelling about that on the Thorin Square thing. When I'm still fighting this cold, sorry people. Where people actually got the brand new Nera Escort, and if you're all curious, let me show you that real quick. This right here, people was actually getting that out of the Infinity Lockbox, just everything else and all. But then when they got the ship, the gear that they wanted to use, they could take it off. They could take it off the ship and then throw it into their inventory list and then like delete it so they wouldn't have to use it, because a lot of times it's just junk gear to begin with, and then they try to put their gear on. No, it was not working. It was like, no, this can't be used. We need stock gear only. So finally they resolved that issue, which was kind of weird. So how you doing, Aaron? So Aaron, we just got done doing a TDT match, and he's almost as bad as Daehoon, cheating. Couldn't kill him. Now, with that one, I've not got it. I tried to get it unlocked, and like I said the other day, I'd lose $50 worth trying to get the shit, this, everything else. And when I got the Infinity boxes, I got a bunch of junk. And then some of the other stuff, I got to get one of the shits. I already had unlocked, so I didn't need it, but it gave me shit that I don't need. So I'm just like, whatever, I just wasted $50 on that. Resulting issue that caused aerial denial affect not the warranty to the player's pet. I'm not sure what that one is. Duddles likes claiming that's all to ask Duddles. It's not cheating, just working better engineer. Yeah. Solved an issue obtaining a Starship Naturally Unlocked Superior on denial would list a black alert. Let's see what this is. Ask Katana. Let's see, and everything else to what I need. Denial. Accuracy exclusives. Dash traits. Oh, it's on the new ship. Okay. Let's go take a look at it then. Thanks, Aaron. Alright, Cascade. Alright, there it is. Superior denial. While this trait is slotted, activating beam, tire wheel cannon, scattered volley causes your weapon to debuff those on the resistant to shoot periods, as well as activating tire wheel 1 or 2. Ooh, I'm not going to go to that trait. So the Dean Doge, that might actually be a very effective Dean Doge. Music with the clips have. Okay. So they get an omnidirectional beam, an overload 1. Dance, they get Dean Overload 2, Tractor Dean. Ooh, they get Tractor Deans. But Dean Overload, Tractor Dean 3. That'll actually be a very good shut-off, the Dean boats. That's what I used to play with the Dean Overload, but then Dina said that Dean Overload is now stupid and useless. You want Thorough Will now. So that'd actually be very effective. And I'm guessing that's it, Iron its ability. So apparently, like I said, no, I try to get this shit to everything else and all. Yeah, and they get a little lot better. But I try to get their shit to everything else and all. But no, I didn't seem to get it. So I don't know about that one. But no, that's about it. That's really, there's not really much else in the news, except that the winter event, everybody down on the winter event shooting a cute little pet down there. And then of course I thought I showed you the loadout, that the pat notes, there's not really much pat notes today. So anybody got any questions? You okay? Should sale. I already showed it. You was late, Aaron. That's the next one I showed after I did the Phoenix pack. But yeah, I already showed shit sales active. You know, until the 27th. All shits are on sale, just everything else. Yeah, you was late too, Ronnie. Right after I did the Phoenix thing, I showed the shit sales. But yeah, like I said, we got a shit sale going on from the 20th to the 27th. I think, Ronnie, you showed up when I was talking about the Zen, because they've got a Zen sale going on right now too, where, yeah, you come in, and usually what I do is I do the $50, so that gives me 5,000 Zen plus an extra 1,300, so a total of 6,300 in Zen total, just everything else and all. So that's how much I usually get. I usually get the $50 one. And to the people who low $200, geez, they definitely had the money. They're able to low $200. I had a friend of damn it. I will not call. Damn it. I will not call. Yeah. But anyway, like I said, I had a friend of mine that actually did that. He actually bought 2 of those 200, so he had like $400, you know, that he actually glued it to everything else and all. And surprisingly, the game does stack against you. Whereas me, yeah, the one time I blew $100, and right away I got 2 epic tokens right away when I was opening up Phoenix boxes, because I blew $100, just everything else. Him, he had I want to say 385 epic tokens right after that. But then again, he blew $400. So, whereas me, I only blew 100 and got 2 epic tokens right there on the start. So yeah, this game does surprise me sometimes. And then the only other thing this whole weekend, starting today basically till the 24th, the launches are back. So that's about it. There's really not much else in the news. So anything else? Alright, well, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up everything else and all. Over in Star Wars Old Republic, if you're a subscriber like I am, the companion And just to handle the elbow some, and then I jumped over there, take a look at that. Show how to clean him and take him out. So getting you know the switch games and everything else, and we'll be going over to Star Wars. Also tomorrow, Kidley and Sorcia, I can't pronounce her name. Like I said, tomorrow, Kidley and her, Sorcia, I believe how you pronounce her name. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock, they're going to actually be running around on the Twitch channel. I'm actually going to be jumping on there and running around with them, just everything else and all, and at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and kind of running around like I did on the one stream where we was all together and talking, just everything else. Well, yeah, we can take a look at Elite. We can take a look at Elite. See if it works. Why would I do that? Can I do it all to this? No, it's just taking the Steam version. Yeah, the one I play is the Steam version. But yeah, as you can see, get all taken. Just soon. Alright, so now like I said, the three games I'm pretty much playing is, yeah, the Star Wars, the Star Trek. The only thing is on this one, if you have voice attack or voice attack like I've got, so right now I don't use them right now because the key lines are all messed up. You literally have to reline your keys to everything else just to give everybody a heads up. You have to reset your key lines to do to this. You know, a change and everything to now. Granted, it made the game better. I'm not gonna lie, it did make the game better, but it basically reset a lot of things. I got too many games, not enough time. Yeah, exactly. Same here. I get games that on my other toddlers like, hey, you want to play this game? And like EVE Online. The last time I played EVE Online was back in, I think it was 2005, when they had the big space battle, and then there was a court thing because the two guys, they basically plotted the destruction of everybody, so the one guy got busted and lost his account and got his account banned for life because, you know, the two head guys that did that court battle, nope. They planned everybody to go in and get blown up and everything else, and the one guy was going to become, purposely become a traitor, just so that the one company can get wiped out and everybody else get wiped out. But what do you expect? That's EVE Online for you. But otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I do need to jump over. I'm still playing DC Online with, you know, Purity Sin. The only thing that bugs me about that game, the Star Wars, I'm paying $13.99 for Star Wars. Also, through the DC Online, it's also $13.99. The only thing that bugs me about that game right now is, in Star Wars, the $13.99 pays for everything, including the new expansion. In DC Universe, now, I have to pay an extra $9 just to unlock the new story and the new map. That's the part that's bugging me, so I'm not really playing that game. That's what bugs me. I'm paying $14.99 just to get on the server and play on the server and do things on the server. But if I want to play the new story and the new stuff, now it's considered an extension, and you have to pay for that extension, or you just can't go. You can't join your friends who unlocked it and gone in and played with it. Because you'll see a lot of games I play, like Star Wars Battlefront. I don't play that anymore because when they started bringing out the lock boxes. Exactly, Aaron. That's pretty much what it is. Exactly. It's literally the same thing. You're paying $13.99 just to get on the server and play the game. But for every extension that comes out, you have to pay for that extension just to play and be on that map. So, those kind of games I kind of shy away from. I don't got that much money. Unfortunately. But no, it is. In fact, I mean, well, it's not that. I mean, like I said, these, if you want to run around a 30-cent channel, usually Saturdays she does her, yeah. There it is. See, this is the new story right here, this DC Universe. No, that's the other one. Go back. I went the wrong one. That's the comic book. La 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 la. I want the online game. There's the online game. See, a lot of these, there it is. This is the new one right here. Because Aquaman just came out today, I think. I think it actually came out today. Aquaman just came out, so you can actually go see Aquaman in the movies. This and everything else and all. Yeah, you're paying $13.99 a day to get on here and play. But if you want to go to this Atlantis, map, I guess you'd call it, this and everything else, no, you have to pay an extra. And if you go here to news, they'll kind of tell you about it. So you need teacher dailies, blah, blah, blah. But you get these little things that you can play and all this stuff, this and everything else. There's the big, I don't know what that thought today. The Thyther Atlantis. So you join our discussion. And that's the only thing that bugs me about this game. Every single time they come out with this new thing, this and everything else and all, you have to pay for it, basically. Like right now, they've got their winter thing going on, this and everything else and all. That's the only thing that bugs me. Each time they bring out something new that's related to like the movies or the ducks or whatever, yeah, they try to catch up real quick and open up the area and this and everything else. This is another new thing here that they want you to basically spend money on to get this a landing in gear, this and everything else, so you can dress your guy out as Aquaman and this and everything else and all. But unfortunately, it takes real money to play all this. And then when you do the new thing, yeah, you get to fight this guy, this guy right here. And then these are some of the characters, just everything else. Man, it's not that. I like the story. I like the story and the game details. But it's just my idea is, I'm paying $13.99. That should unlock a lot of the stuff like you do in Star Wars. In Star Wars. In fact, let me pop that up real quick. And like I said, all of this, if you pay $13.99, Yeah, you get to play all this. Yeah, spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I need to get back in there so I can do my thing. Um, oh yeah, and that's another thing right here. Also, to the ones who've been playing the game and are also subscribed to the game, you also can pick this up over in your stronghold. You get this little thing that then today, this guy comes out today. Oh, it says he was out by December 13th. I didn't know. I thought it was just today. Kind of, Aaron. Kind of. 'Cause like I said, yeah, he's back. That's the spoiler. But I gotta say, what he does, though, when he comes back, yeah. The game has actually gone full circle. And this is another reason why I like this game. Yeah, when the game started out, this was the big bad guy we all had to worry about. He was towering the entire, towering through the Republic, destroying anything, destroying anything and everything. That's everything else. Excuse me, I need something to drink. But now, like I said, yeah, spoiler alert, we've pretty much gone full circle all the way around. We're actually going back to the old roots and need Doc Kid Lee. There's a lot of us. Excuse me. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. Ah, damn, it's cold. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Sorry, everybody. I'm still fighting this thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and wrap it up. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I'm fighting this nasty ass cold. No! No, like I said, I mean, if you saw the one, he technically didn't die. He just got thrown off the thingy that did everything else and all. Well, the thing is, though, Aaron, like I said, when I jumped over to the other one, if you're the level 70 character, you can actually jump ahead. But here's where the kicker is. I believe the third status. In fact, let me go ahead and wrap this up. I'll jump over to Star Wars. So let me go ahead. Alright, so let's do the ending here. So as you all know, I'm Jenny Jing, leader known as the SAS. Let's do the ending stream, 20-second roll. Alright, so your 30 players lead along Proctor, your Ronald players, Jalen True, Cleon players, Katlaw. I will knock off. General player, Victory Delight. Merry Christmas. I'll see everybody later. I need hot coffee, hot tea, hot something hot. This cold coffee's not working, but I'll be back in a few moments.